you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21
They get
yards.
21 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
2nd and inches. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They get 22 yards there. 1st down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. This one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
brings up
A
second
loss was
and
definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw.
the second down pass. Complete to number 34. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Drue Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
Try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelce. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That was good for 29.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. Open man, right side is Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
15.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Yellow. I'm the lead. Right side.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top. 14-0.
Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd and 10, Bill, trying to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Bowers, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Raiders first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Leo Chenal. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third and long. On the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Now Mahomes. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Big play for KC. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That is hauled in at the 5. He's in on a try. It's Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So incompletion brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
In motion, that's Thornton. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
Here's a run, going left. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's in! Touchdown, Vegas. That his second TD catch of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action here. Mahomes to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a designed run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11. In motion, that's Thornton. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
15 yards on
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Good pick up of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, 43. Reset.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Teller. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
second down.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This is 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And he will score! Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
43, yellow, 15.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
15. Eye down these two.
Mahomes on first down. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Hero 15. Hey, color. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 43. Hey, rip list.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou, ladies. Come back.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And you'll get about 3 yards of that back. Setting up 2nd and long.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, riblet. Easy. 15, yellow. Hey, 15.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow. Arch of blue lady.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third and
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Attack!
Mahomes now on second down. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter, and this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down by Cameron Richardson. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. That's hard downfield. It's Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's first down. A run with Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second and 7.
Attack!
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score again. A touchdown, Kansas City. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Now Butker to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Raiders 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.